What's up, guys? This is Shotmaster here, Brady video. Today we're doing Live Deku. Deku Gets Kidnapped Part 11. Finally, I'm doing it. So, yeah. I think this is the only video I'm going to record tonight because I'm way tired and stuff. So, yeah. Now then, downloads. Go to here. So, yeah. Now then, where we last left off, mostly Green was fighting or using her dragons to kill these people. Or kill this drug dealer called Pig. Now, she is this drug dealer. She is thinking what else she should do to him. She's thinking of killing him. But it's a better idea. Now, she calls Kirigiri to open Warp Gate. Now, mostly she tells Toga that, well, mostly you can take your dragon if you want him and stuff, though. I'll mostly return him back to the TV tomorrow, exactly. Or you can keep him. Toga said, I'll keep him, exactly. And she told him that, well, Green told her that we're doing a scouting mission on UA to attack it. Now then, she says, are you in? She says yes. Now then, mostly her Skrill and her go to the portal. Now, the honest drug dealer is asking her to mostly spare her or spare his life, exactly. Had to check something else in that. Now, she says no, exactly, because technically you're just competition is just waiting to become my enemy. So yeah. Now, she tells, well, Deku to kill this person. He does. By a method of this one way. Mostly Ragnar comes out of Deku's body and he grabbed him from his hands, mostly both his hands and his leg, to rip him apart. Now, he did this slowly and steadily, but he was mostly covering his mouth with Deku's. Now, they ripped him apart and they ate his soul. Now, Green says good. Now, she mostly tells Deku to go on his nightmare, to his night fury, and I'll go on my monster's nightmare and we'll go home. Now, she calls Kirigiri to open a warp gate in the sky. They do. Now, mostly they're back at her home. Now then, mostly, she says good. She says those two dragons can stay out here for tonight, and we'll just mostly be, well, in the house. Now then. Mostly Deku follows her in the house, and they're just watching TV. Now, mostly Deku is afraid of, like, a lot of things now. Thanks to all this torture and shit. Now, he said when we hit our Thunderbolt, he would jitter out and stuff, and Ragnarok would punch over doing that. Now, Green is making something to eat, exactly, for her. Because technically Deku doesn't have to eat anything. He technically can eat human food, but souls are way better. Now, mostly Deku has a hiccup. Mostly he's hiccuping and he accidentally hiccuped and used Asura's ability by mostly hiccuping and firing a energy attack. Now, Green did stop this attack, though, by, well, using mostly a sword. Mostly, the sword allows you to, not the sword, but using the Omnitrix. Now then, she uses the Omnitrix to turn Chroma Stone and absorb all the energy. Now then, she says, great, I think we might have to mostly knock you out for a while, because you almost blew up the entire house and killed me, and not technically killed me, but technically killed my dragon exactly over there. Mostly pointing at the Death Guard. Now then, Ragnarok says, I'll do the honors. He knocks out Deku. Now then, the next day, mostly it is morning. Now, Green is eating some grits, bacon, and sausage. I just love my brother used to do that, though. So yeah. Now then, let's continue on. Or let me just stack up like that. Now then, you guys comment below in this video. Do you guys want Hatame X Male Deku back? Yes or no? Because I will be continuing on that if anyone does want that back. Now, after this video, I have to watch Kira Show's part 3 of What If Deku and Todoroki Were Twins. Because I actually love that series. Really cool. By the way, Kirsten, you can make Todoroki just spin around and create a tornado, though. Like Kai's spin jutsu move. Or technically, Deku can just use that with spinning in the air like a tornado, exactly. Spinning on the ground like a spin jutsu. Really cool, though. I mean, I always wonder what would air spinjitzu look like, though. Like, for Moro, what his body exactly. So, yeah. Now then, let's continue on. Now, mostly, let's see. He wakes up and he smells something good. Well, mostly Ragnarok tells Deku to just grab some souls and that's it. Now, mostly they're choosing between souls, which is Maka's or Corona's or something else. Now then, mostly Green says for that hiccup thing you did last night, you're only getting a few souls. Mostly you're getting 3 Corona souls and 2 Medusa souls. That's a total of 5. I'm smart. I'm actually smart, Dad. You're a disappointment. Okay. So yeah. Now then. Now, if anyone is going to start a what if channel, I'm going to tell you this right now. Mostly, from my experience, please take criticism. Okay? Second thing, do not fuck up your channel. Do not say fuck off all subscribers and stuff and do some dumb shit. Make at least decent what if. I have to say, to my what ifs, they're creative, but not good enough. The Cure show, I think his are amazing. They're really depth, though. They do what my channel could never do. In fact, his channel's been longer than mine, and I always thought, hey, I can copy this guy. And then I mostly I had premonition or like a nightmare or some shit, though, and then I just thought, I should not copy this guy. So I did not. I was going to, but I did not. So yeah. I was just gonna copy all of his what ifs, though, and stuff, and just say all the shit he was gonna do. But that sounds so dumb in my head, and I was sound like a dick. And I said, no, I'm gonna make my own what ifs, do it from my standpoint of view, and do some dumb shit. So yeah, I did. I made like a lot of dumb what ifs, though, and people loved them. Now then, let's continue on. Now, Deku gets those exactly, and Ragnarok says, really? She says, yeah, you almost blew up half of the kitchen exactly. Plus, well, the place I'm eating at right now. Mostly the table exactly. Now then, after Green's done eating, well, they're doing a scouting mission. Immediately, a portal opens. Wait, no, I don't want to do a portal. Immediately, Green and Deku get on their dragons, and, well, they're flying in the air. Mostly, they're going over UA. Now, she's taking pictures exactly. Mostly controlling your monster's nightmare to keep it steady, though. Now, she's mostly taking camera pictures, though. Stuff. Wear a phone. Or at least, well, a phone exactly. Now, she's sending these back to her computer exactly, so she can download these. And we'll print them so she can do like a GTA 5 mission. By the way, please play GTA 5, it's so good. And Red Dead Online, peach of it, Rockstar's crop. If I had to say Rockstar's the best game possible, I'm gonna say that right now. GTA 5, it's okay online, but Red Dead Redemption 2, man, it's so good. I mean, some hackers there, okay, they're douchebags, but some aren't douchebags, they're just fucking hilarious. Like the balloon, that should be online. Cannons, that should be on fucking online too. Some things are things, so yeah. Yeah. Now, let's continue on. Now, mostly Ragnarok was gonna play prank on her, but he thought, do not do that, because, well, she's in there, she could die. Plus that Black Lives Matter thing, she can just, like, torture Deku and stuff. And her. Now, after they're done taking pictures, they return back to the base. Now, she's printed these on her printer, and, well, she has a, well, whiteboard exactly. Mostly like in GTA 5 style. She is mostly playing it out. She says this is how it's gonna go. She calls over, well, Toga. A portal opens, and her dragon, the Skrill, and her come out. Now, she says, oh yeah, but I forgot about the scouting mission, and saying that when we're doing it, saying that we already did. We have pictures exactly. Saying that this is how it's gonna go. Mostly, Kirigi's gonna open a warp gate here. Mostly pointing at the area where they're training at exactly. Mostly that track. Saying that Kirigi's gonna open a few portals. Getting some Nomus there, and the kids are gonna fight them. Saying that me and Deku and you are going to kill Mr. Aizawa and All Might. Do something that Shigaraki could not. And she says, oh yeah, because Shigaraki can... Wait. Oh yeah, because Shigaraki never tried to kill, mostly All Might stuff. So yeah. Now, she says after we collect All Might's soul and, well, all the pro hero souls, then it'll be great. Now then. Mostly Ragnarok's like going with this plan and mostly Scourge and Carnage. Now then. I think, what type of Earth Soul should I add to Deku? Now then, when this video does get public though, please tell me what type of Earth Souls Deku should get. I can give him something really cool. Now, mostly, let's check see. Green says, do you have any questions, Toga, about this plan? She says, yeah, first thing, whatever Eraserhead, he has the ability to mostly cancel out people's quirks. She says yes, but, well, Deku over there, pointing at him, does not have a quirk exactly. He only has one quirk, and, well, he has the Nemetrix, Carnage, and Ragnarok. Those things are not classified as quirks, so Eraserhead's quirk will not work. She says, oh yeah. Now then. Let's see. Now. By the way, guys, I'm gonna say this right now. I'm at reverse feminist. I'm at reverse racism. Stop it, okay? I'm being serious. Stop, okay? Okay? You're just taking the shit black people have to endure and spraying it around. It's dumb shit. It should not happen. Why the fuck would this shit happen? Reverse racism. Please stop, okay? Some white people, yeah, they're dumbasses and they deserve shit. But not this shit. You're killing people. People in different countries are dying. Please stop. I'm being serious. Okay? I'm actually gonna go on Twitter, though, at the end of the video, and type reverse racism should stop. It's not funny. It's not cool. It's just dumb. You're doing the exact same thing people did to our types of race. Okay? It isn't funny. It isn't cool. And it's dumb. Okay? Now then, let's continue on. I just had to say that because it's fucked up. Because one of my white, what happened to one of my white, YouTubers die exactly? Quabblecop, or Scrubsy, I think he's white, or, Laserbeam, or Isaac Butterfield, or somebody else, or, some other people die that are YouTubers, or, PewDiePie. When he dies, everyone will be fucking mad. And I bet you know what they're gonna say? Not reverse feminism. I bet you gonna say that. I don't want the fuck that happen to my community. Mostly the YouTube community. Now then, I can't speak to all YouTubers. I can't say every single YouTuber wants this. I don't know if they do or don't. But yeah, I want this shit to stop. It isn't funny. It isn't cool. And it should stop. Okay? Now then, let's continue on. Because that shit got on my fucking nerves. And it should stop. Okay? Sorry for that. I just had to say. You guys can comment below what you think of reverse racism. I think it's dumb, stupid, and it should stop. Okay, then, let's continue on. Now then. Sorry for that. Now let's continue on. Now. Toga said, yeah, I forgot about that exactly. Now then. Mostly, let's see. She says that, well, a backup plan would be this. Mostly she has this remote exactly. It mostly forces Scourge off the Nemetrix to, well, Deku go into, well, a weird state where all the aliens on him would combine with his own DNA, and he would go into a berserker rage, where he tries to kill everybody. So yeah. Now then, with this technically button right here, I can click it, and Scourge would immediately pop off the Nemetrix. It's like a bottle cap, exactly. With this one button, it's like, well, taking you off the Nemetrix. It's only a backup case, though, if, well, mostly if Deku really doesn't listen, or we technically get defeated. So yeah. Now, I'm gonna say this right now. All Might does die in this universe. Okay, I'm gonna say that right now. Because in the future, people are gonna be saying, hey, is All Might going to get killed? Or All Might, who's gonna win? I might say, hey, guys, do you guys want All Might to live or die? No, I want something really tragic to happen to All Might. Because I want to, well, make it like a version of this what if, where actually the villains actually won. If All For One killed All Might. It would be really cool, exactly. So yeah. Now then, let's continue on. But I won't tell you how he dies, exactly. Now then. Now, mostly, Green says, give me a second. She sees power in your Dino charge. Mostly they have the villain with the dark energy. She's mostly wearing these gloves, exactly, so she does not get corrupted by the dark energy. Now, She goes in there and has the dark energy gem, and she has the gloves exactly. Now, mostly Toga and Deku mostly look at her, and she says this is the dark energy gem. Mostly whoever touches it exactly gains their own split personality and new form for a monster, like that guy over there. Saying that person, well, with the dark energy gem, he had a lot of power but split personalities. And you would gain a watch exactly to see your split personality exactly. Now, she says this would just be a backup plan exactly. A backup for the backup. So yeah, Toga said you're making a lot of backups for this plane exactly. She says yeah, because I'm not like Shigaraki says that, well, let's kill some kids. And she starts laughing, because Shigaraki was being loved that. Now, you're going to be asking, is Villain Night tonight? It actually is. Mostly, it is for All For One's base. Mostly, All For One is, well, let's say, shit. All For One, mostly base, is just a house. Mostly his own house, exactly. Now, he calls, or technically, All For One calls Green. All For One tells her that, remember, Villain Night's tonight exactly, so bring popcorn or something. She says okay, but, well, mostly me, Toga, and Deku are going to attack UA. She says, huh, you're actually doing Shigaraki's plan way better, and Shigaraki does overhear to say, what? And All For One says that, well, my daughter's going to attack UA without you, because you actually sucked at your job. She's saying that's not me, Shigaraki. Now, Toga starts laughing, and Green starts laughing, though. Mostly Shigaraki hears this. He says, can I please talk to your daughter, All For One? He says, sure. Mostly just don't piss her off or something. Really, Shigaraki yells at her, saying that I'm not bad at my job at all. In fact, I almost killed a kid. And saying that, wow, you almost killed a kid exactly. Saying that, well, I killed like a lot of drug dealers exactly, and they were really easy. You can't even kill one kid with a quirk exactly with an entire army of villains. Kirigiri and Twice, and, well, All For One hear this. They start laughing because it's so true. So yeah, even Kirigiri actually did more shit than Shigaraki exactly. I mean, Shigaraki did hurt Eraser a little bit, but still, the Nomu did most of the part. If I had to say, Shigaraki only did like 10% of the work, Nomu did like 50%, Kirigiri did 40, 50, 40, 10, that's 60, and the rest of the 40% goes to the Archer villains there, because they actually did stuff. So yeah, Shigaraki sucks at his job. Now, let's continue on. Right, that my thing go off? How much time do I have left? Motherfucker. So now, let's continue on. Now then, All For One does get his phone back and says, okay, Shigaraki, we all know that you're bad at your job, stuff, but it was hilarious neither way. Now, Shigaraki says, I'm going on a scouting mission. Now, he left. Kirigiri says that, do you need my help at all? Because I did do like a lot of work at UA. And, well, Shigaraki just leaves. They are still laughing because it's fucking hilarious. Because technically Shigaraki did nothing. He only did 10%. He only told Nomu to do stuff that Nomu did 50% of the work. Kirigiri did 40% because that's like, 50? Wait. Shit, I meant, fuck. I meant, okay, let's check to see. If I want to make the sequel enough, mostly, if I just say, Shigaraki only did 10% of the work. The Nomu did 40% of the work, that's 50. Kirigiri did 30%, and the rest goes to those random villains. Now then. Sorry for that. Now then. Let's continue on. Now. Green asks off when did Shigaraki leave the leave of the base. Off when is mostly gained through tears and stuff, saying yes he did leave. She starts laughing like Toga. It was on speaker exactly. Now. Mostly Carnage and Ragnarok are laughing because they have seen Deku's memories where mostly Shigaraki did mostly only 2% of the fucking work exactly. Now, and we went the future years of the season, Shigaraki technically took down all For One because he technically took down his hands. He's fucking, well, if I had to say by legal terms exactly, handless. Boom, ching. Alright. Bad, Marvin. You don't fucking make hand puns. It's racist. No, it's not. You're not a racist, Alan. You're just hands. How do you dare assume my gender, you knave? The fuck? Why the fuck am I slapping myself with my fucking hand? Excuse me? Okay, slap me one more time, you piece of shit. I will hurt you, you chocolate fucker. Good, you didn't call me a hand. Fucking hand. You mother... Holding you back with your own fucking hand. Let me go. He's raping me. Help. Ugh. That's better. That fucking hand died. Bad. Shut up. Now then, let's continue on. Now, after they're all done laughing, well, she says, fine, I'll bring the movie, mostly the candy stuff and anything else. Now, she hangs up. Now then, she says, wait, why did I even want the dark energy gem exactly? I mean, it seems stupid. Toga says, yeah, that does seem stupid, and she just throws it back in the TV and goes. Now then, Toga says that, well, I'm actually hungry exactly, and she says, fine, I'll mostly give you the leftovers of my, breakfast. Not leftover, I'll make you some breakfast. She's making this exactly. Now, Toga is saying by Deku exactly. Now, Deku's not jittery at all, just sitting there. Mostly looking at the floor, or looking at the screens, or looking at the TV exactly. Now then, let's see. She's looking at Scourge. Scourge is looking at her. She's looking at Scourge. Now then, Scourge says, yes, what is it, Toga? She says, oh, I didn't want anything. And she says, no. Scourge says, no, yeah, you did. You wanted something. You were just staring at me really hard. Say that, well, you're technically a booger. And, well, Scourge gets an offensive, had to say here, just saying. Like in some... Shit. He's like, shit. How do I actually want to make this put it like this? You know, like those Karens that get fucking... He's like a fucking guy who gets defensive like a Karen, exactly. Gets super defensive like a fucking Karen. I was gonna say female, but, sounds really sexist, though, and I don't want to be sexist. I ain't sexist on my channel. I'm a Christian Bible Minecraft server. It's supposed to be dun 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 dun. Now then. Oh shit. Rasengan. Yes. Laser beam, laser gun, laser face, drop the base, hail killer. What? Now, let's continue on. Now, mostly Scourge says, first thing, I'm not a booger, I'm a slime yacht. Mostly the most powerful DNA combination creatures alive. Saying that, well, you're the only one, so technically you're an endangered species. Right, I had to say endangered booger species. Immediately Scourge turns Deku into, well... mostly the production. Mostly, he tells Carnage to force Deku's hand to attack Toga. He does not. He says, shut up, Scourge, I'm watching TV. Now then, it's like a brother relationship thing. Technically, Deku's holding fungi. Because they're all fucking useless except, well, all of them, none of them are useless, actually. Now, Toga starts laughing, saying that you can't even command, well, Carnage or Ragnarok to attack me at all. Now, she is still wearing her school outfit thing. Now, mostly she stands up, and Ragnarok is thinking of pulling a prank on her now. Because he can't pull a prank on Green, but he can pull a prank on her. Now, he makes Deku stand up, and immediately gets his hand and fling it, making her skirt go up. Now then, immediately Green sees this, and he says, Ragnarok, you're so dead. Immediately Ragnarok says, oh shit, it's a fuzz. And well, Toga is mad too. She says, you're dead. So now we have two females going after a guy who did nothing wrong. We're going after a fucking black blood guy who did something wrong. Carnage did nothing wrong, and Scourge did something wrong, mostly pissing off Toga. Now then, mostly Deku's backing away from Toga. She's coming close to him with a knife. Mostly, well, she is done with Toga's food, but she's keeping it on the side. Now then, she says, "Great, Ragnarok, you fucked up, didn't you?" He says, "What the heck I did? I just showed this guy this girl's panties." She says that you're fucking dead, and she tries to attack Deku. Deku does mostly jump over the table. Now then, Carnage says, "Good, I took control of this kid's body, of his arms and legs. But not his mind exactly." She says, "Great, do I actually use the Black Light virus thing again?" She is using to keep Deku hold still exactly. He cannot move. Or Carnage. Now then, Carnage says, "Great, thanks to you, Ragnarok, we're fucked." He says, "What I did? I actually showed this kid, this AI kid, this girl's, well, panties." And, well, Toga says, "If you say that one more time, I'm gonna get this knife to scratch this guy's eye." Now then. Saying that, well, wait, how the heck does the Nemetric work exactly? She says that when he's near death, though, immediately the Nemetric will cycle through and create a body, though, exactly for him. She says, "Great, sometimes I can torture him a little bit, but he will not die." She says yes. She gets her knife and scratches Deku's eye. Now then, he has an eye, mostly, well, giant line on it. Now, Deku's eye is bleeding. Mostly Green stopped Deku from, well, unstopped him from using his hands and arms to, well, cover his eye because it's bleeding. Now then, it is black blood. Of course, not red. Now, Ragnarok says, "Stop being a little bitch anyway. Carnage, can you regenerate his eye or something? Or at least fix it up a little bit so it won't bleed?" He says, "Fine, but I can't fix his eye exactly. Or at least mostly all the scars on him will stay, but, well, the eye bleeding I can fix." He does. Now, Deku can now use his eye, but, well, he can't see out of it. He can only see out one way of his eye now. Great. Immediately, well, Green says, "Great, you mostly screwed up his eye." Mostly Toga says that, well, he looks better with that eye exactly, without losing an eye exactly. Now, let's see. Shit. Now then. Now then. Comment down below if you have any more What If Dekus. Because I do want to create a few more What If Dekus. So I am going to create a few more, like, I'm not recording them tonight. Because I'm way too tired for re-recording, trying to figure out which I record for them. I was too tired. So this is the only recording I'm going to post for today. So yeah. Now then, if anyone is mad by that, I'm sorry, but I actually am really tired. Now. Because I am hungry tonight. So I couldn't really record anything because the AI yawned too much. Be able to screw up the timeline and stuff. Or see it would screw up my words. Now, let me check something for a second. Okay. So yeah. It is really late though and stuff, so yeah. Now. Green says, yeah, he does look, well, hot and stuff with that scar eye or something. Now. Deku's sitting on the couch, exactly. Now then. Scourge says, great. Mostly that bloodsucker vampire, well, screwed up Deku's eye. Toga says bloodsucker, or mostly vampire. Excuse me, my quirk works by, well, mostly she's stumbling on words and saying, let me guess, your quirk works by draining blood. And she says yes, if you want to put it like that. Saying that, well, you're a vampire then, because you guys drain blood for food. She says, I don't drink blood for food, you idiot. Now. She immediately tries to hit Scourge, but she just hits the Nemetrix and turns Deku into the Panuxian. Now then. Scourge does turn Deku back, and, well, most of you guys say, well, about that tail exactly he still has. Now. She sees that tail exactly, and she's thinking, is it like a Saiyan's tail? Mostly where you grab onto it and it would, like, stop them from moving. Now, she actually tries to do this exactly. It does work. Mostly Deku cannot move. He is technically paralyzed exactly. Ragnarok says, what the hell is wrong with him exactly? And Carnage says, great. Mostly, I think I know what's wrong. Mostly, She's grabbing on Deku's tail, or mostly sitting on it, so he cannot move at all. He's mostly paralyzed, actually. He's still alive, but, well, he can't move any of his body at all. Ragnarok sounds great. I have to cut off his tail now. He does. Now, I think we're gonna enough here. This has been the Shadow Master, and goodbye.